debate with y'all or nothing. If you're going to grant me parole, grant it to me. If you're not going to grant it to me, I got 5 months to go. As simple as that.
Well, Mr. Edwards, you make it very difficult to even consider you for parole.
I'm just being straight up. If you're going to grant it to me, grant it to me. If not, I'll go back and I'll finish my time.
Parole application for Kenneth Edwards, 065621. He is serving a sentence of 6 years, execution of 30 months for 3 years.
Hey, if you're going to give it to me, give it to me. If not, I can go back. I'm not here to debate with y'all or nothing. If you're going to grant me parole, grant it to me. If you're not going to grant it to me, I got 5 months to go. As simple as that.
Well, Mr. Edwards, you make it very difficult to even consider you for parole.
I'm just being straight up. If you're going to grant it to me, grant it to me. If not, I'll go back and I'll finish my time.
And look, from the records that Sir Richard was able to find, he does not have a dirty jacket. We only see one other offense in the past 10 years, which is threatening second degree. And then this current offense, which is, well, it's not good. It's driving while intoxicated, having a weapon by a convicted felon, and driving without insurance, although he claims to have just bought the car. But, I mean, neither here nor there. Now, Connecticut only shows records going back a decade, so it wouldn't surprise me if he has a long history. But he's not into kitties, and he doesn't have any essays in his jacket. So, we're so accustomed to them releasing the worst of the worst, constantly making excuses to release those who are the most dangerous. And, anyways, let's see if they make an exception for him or if he just has to do his time. Let me know at the end how you feel about his approach. With that,
Kenneth Ray Edwards, 65621.
Thank you. This hearing is being conducted for a parole application for Kenneth Edwards, 065621. He is serving a sentence of 6 years, execution of 30 months for 3 years of probation for criminal possession of a pistol, illegal operation of a motor vehicle under the influence. As in state record reflects a parole eligibility date of March 25th, 2024. There is no victim input in this case. There is an offender accountability plan for the offender. Kid has been reviewed and shown the offender to follow programs. Voices. Utilizing the statewide collaborative offender risk evaluation scores, the offender's overall score for recidivism falls in a very high range. This is your opportunity to express to the board why you should be granted parole.
I didn't understand you.
Tell us why you think you deserve parole.
Hey, if you're going to give it to me, give it to me. If not, I can go back. I'm not here to debate with y'all or nothing. If you're going to grant me parole, grant it to me. If you're not going to grant it to me, I got 5 months to go. As simple as that.
Well, Mr. Edwards, you make it very difficult to even consider you for parole.
I'm just being straight up. If you're going to grant it to me, grant it to me. If not, I'll go back and I'll finish my time.
Okay. Well, why did you not want to cooperate with the parole officer?
I'm cooperating. I got caught with a gun. I'm guilty of that. Okay. I'm serving my time for that. I never said I didn't have it. I never said I didn't do it. If you're going to grant me parole, grant me parole. The reason I carry the gun, you want to know? Because I've been shot up 4 times. The reason I carry it is for my protection. That's why I carried it. I wasn't out there in the street looking for trouble or bothering nobody. I had it for my protection.
Well, you were driving a car intoxicated.
And I just had bought the car. I just had bought the car. I didn't get a chance to register. I lost the car because I got caught with a gun in it. That was a loss on me. I don't cry about nothing. If I did something, I earn up to it.
Well, you do own up to it. I do appreciate that. And I did notice that you took responsibility. My response, my statement was, you were carrying a firearm, driving a car intoxicated.
I was on my way home.
You were
The
driving
car
a
was
car.
unregistered. I just had bought the car.
All
I
right,
just had bought the car. I didn't get a chance to register anything. I
Okay.
lost the car.
Did you have the paperwork to support your having just purchased the car?
Yes.
Did you
No,
show
it
it to
was
the
at my
officer?
house. It was at
Okay,
my
well
house.
then you can't drive a car without the paperwork
I,
inside,
re-
because
I
anytime you
realize that.
purchase a car, okay.
I
Well,
realized that.
yeah,
I
and Mr.
realized
Edwards,
that.
you are prohibited from having a firearm. I understand you wanted it for your protection, and you were driving the car while drinking. After you had been drinking.
I'm not denying it, yes.
Okay.
And I
So-
got a call. I got a call. And I'm
So
in
we-
here. And I'm
Yes.
paying for it. I'm not asking
Yeah.
nobody to do me no favor, do nothing for me. I am willing to do whatever I'm supposed to do. If I have to do all my time, I do all my time. If you ever want to bring me parole, don't bring it to me. I'm not gonna cry about it.
So, Mr.
I'm gonna
Edwards,
do what I
Mr.
gotta do.
Edwards, Mr. Edwards,
Yes.
discretionary parole is something that's earned. And the way this happens, right, is we come into a hearing and we ask questions to see if any kind of change has happened in you, that you might go back out into the community and not commit the same offenses. That's why we're here. It's not like we're going to see what we give you for Christmas. We just want to ask some questions. And that's what the parole officer was also getting at, to see if you're a risk in the community. That's what it was about. So it's not either give it to me or
I don't
don't.
consider myself a risk in the community. I'm gonna go back out. Either way, I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna be the same person I was. I'm gonna live my life the way I was living it. I wasn't out there causing hectic, commotions or anything against nobody. The only person I hurt was me by driving a car with unregistered car and carrying a gun. That ain't hurt no one but me.
Well, you can't, are you telling us that you're gonna go back out in the community and just carry another firearm for
Yeah, I
protection?
didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said I'm
Well, that's
going
what I'm
back out and
asking
live
you.
my life accordingly. I'm 67 years old.
Yes,
What I
you
look
are.
like going back out in the street again, carrying another gun. I'm retired now. I'm going back out and live my life accordingly and enjoy the rest of my life. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Do you think you need help for your alcohol use?
No,
No?
no.
And I have no other questions, Mr. Chair.
We're going to bury
No
anything.
questions. Nope.
No.
Go ahead.
Mr. Edwards makes it very difficult
Yes.
to consider him for discretionary parole. You know, the alcohol use is an issue, and he doesn't seem to understand that drinking and driving is a crime in itself. Whether or not the car was registered or belonged to him or bought, and carrying a firearm is a crime, and he doesn't seem to have an
And I'm
understanding
paid
of
for it. And I'm paid for it.
he scores very high for risk to recidivate at the age of 67. So I do not have him voted to discretionary parole today.
Okay,
He hasn't given us any.
okay, let me go. I'll go do my last 5 months.
Hang on. What criminal history?
It's criminal history,
Inadequate evidence, offender change?
and he doesn't have a relapse prevention plan. Like he's
And then
very.
adequate institutional program participation.
Okay. So regarding Kenneth Edwards, 065621, move to deny parole based upon criminal history, inadequate evidence of offender change, and inadequate institutional program participation. Is there a second?
Second.
Those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. Mr. Edwards, we weren't able to give you.
Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.
All right. We hope you have a good New Year.
Okay, bye. Bye.
05621.
Told you what I was going to do. I told you what I was going to do. No. If y'all don't plan to take it, if not, don't have me sit here wasting time.